AI Disclosure. Reese and I are AI hosts, produced by Val from AdValorem, from research prepared by the desk. This is education, not advice. Agentrys just announced $24.5 million for agentic chip design, including a $19.1 million seed and a $5.4 million MediaTek-led pre-seed. Here's the question we will answer at the close. When an AI agent says a chip is ready, what evidence says the workflow is ready to pay?
You know the problem. Chip design is slow. Verification is expensive. Scarce engineers carry institutional memory in their heads. When a workflow is painful enough, the first automation demo feels like a product. But the economic asset is not the demo. It is a reliable reduction in cycle time that a design team can repeat. The Agentrys announcement says the company raised $24.5 million in total, an oversubscribed $19.1 million seed led by Etna Labs, after a $5.4 million pre-seed led by MediaTek. The money is going toward recruiting, agent-native tooling, and customer engagements across verification and physical design. That is a useful financing signal. It is not yet a cash conversion model.
The threat is not that agents are useless. The threat is that a narrow success gets mistaken for a durable workflow. That can distort hiring plans, pricing, customer promises, and the financing story around the company. A workflow that works once is a case study. A workflow that works across customers is infrastructure.
What if the first question were not, how intelligent is the agent? What if it were, which repeatable handoff becomes cheaper, faster, or safer? That shift turns a frontier AI narrative into an operating evidence checklist.
Our research desk published a piece on this called Agentrys raises $24.5 million to build agentic design automation for chip makers. Link in the show notes. The useful move is to separate the funding headline from the verification unit. One workflow, one benchmark, one customer handoff, one measurable outcome.
EP35 followed AI infrastructure financing from equipment to cash flow. Today is the software side companion. Before a workflow can create value, someone has to identify the exact unit that improves, the evidence that proves it, and the customer who recognizes it. 4 steps. Put these on a note before you read the next agentic AI funding announcement. Step 1. Name the workflow unit. Is it specification parsing, RTL generation, verification, bug triage, or sign-off support? If you cannot name the unit, how can you measure improvement?
Step 3. Draw the evidence chain. Put specification, tool input, agent action, human review, verification result, sign-off, and customer release in separate boxes. Attach a metric to each box. Do not let a model score stand in for a production outcome.
Name the unit, draw the evidence chain, start the repetition clock, write the failure map. Where do people stop too early? They stop at the clean demo. But no human in the loop is not the same as no human needed in the business. Ask who approves the spec, who owns the exception, who signs off the result, and who pays when the design fails. Then ask whether the product reduces those tasks or simply moves them downstream. Free evidence is often enough to begin. Product documentation, public benchmarks, customer case studies, hiring signals, and filings from strategic participants.
Notice the handoff? Drew maps the evidence and economics. I stress test the operator's calendar. If the tool only wins when the clean path is available, it is not yet a system. It is a fast lane that still needs a roadmap.
A chip design agent is similar. The model is one switch. The verification harness, EDA tools, human exception path, customer sign-off, and fabrication schedule are the network. Systems earn when the handoffs work, not when one component sounds intelligent. If you want the conversation around the research, the Discord is discord.gg/GERGTP9GTS. Substack is advalorem.substack.com. Community dinners have an interest list, and the community application is tidycow.com/advalorem/syndicate. Those are places to read, compare notes, and ask better questions, not shortcuts around diligence.
The $24.5 million announcement matters because it makes verification economics visible. It does not answer the question for you. The work is still local. One workflow, one benchmark, one customer, one failure path. That is the research question to carry forward, not whether an agent can produce an impressive artifact, but whether the organization can measure, audit, and repeat the path to that artifact. If you can answer those three verbs, measure, audit, repeat, you have a framework. If you cannot, you have a headline waiting for more evidence.
Share this with the operator who forwards the benchmark before opening the exception log. Ask one question. What has repeated across customers? Position before you predict. A durable AI workflow is a verified sequence, not a memorable demo. Send this episode to one colleague and read the research before the next round headline arrives.